Welcome to GRTV News, a bit special this week since we're at gamescom in Germany, but still a lot has been going on here, so we thought we'd give you a quick update.
Live from the press center. So the biggest news, in my opinion, the new PS3 Slim. Everybody knew about it, but finally we got to see it officially. And Kasirai was here in Cologne. He pulled it up and showed it, and it's 120 gigabytes, I believe, the hard drive, and all the functionality of the old PS3, except it's 36% lighter and 32% smaller, or was it the other way around? I can't remember. But it's like roughly a third smaller, and well, that's good news if you want a new PlayStation 3. Big news for me as well was the announcement of Napoleon Total War, a more story-driven Total War game. I'm a big fan of the Total War series, and I'm looking forward to playing that. We haven't seen anything more than just the brief announcement, but as always, something from the Creative Assembly gets my uses going. And of course, Peter Molyneux went on stage to talk about Fable 3 for an hour, I think. So there's plenty to be said about Fable 3, and I'm sure you've already read all the news and learned all the details that have been revealed at this point. There's some speculation that it might have something to do with Natal. We don't have confirmation on that, but yeah. Other than that, Cologne was big on MMO news, and then that's where this man comes in.
Yeah, as usual. First of all, NCSoft showed for the first time Guild Wars 2. Finally, they announced it 2 years ago, but now they were ready to at least show a trailer. A lot of good stuff in it, like 5 playable races, and develop the story more, open up the world more than they've done before. So, Guild Wars 2 is looking to be spectacular from the small amount of information we've seen so far. So we'll see when they're ready to give us more details about that. Also, another announcement that was close to my heart was the CCP announcing Dust 514, first-person shooter that's going to be on the consoles. Which ones, we don't really know yet, but consoles, it's said. And it's going to tie in together with the actual EVE Online PC game, so we're going to see how that works out. And we have Rise of the God Slayer, the first expansion pack for Age of Conan, announced this week as well. Taking the saga of Conan to a brand new continent with content from level 20 and up. So they're building horizontally instead of vertically, as they say. And well, it looks really promising so far. So we're looking forward to hearing more details about that during the next couple of months.
Finally, one more announcement is...
the game everybody knew was already in development.
Yeah, I talked with Alex Evans about this in May, and we know about it for a long time, Little Big Planet on PSP, and but it was nice to see it. I was surprised at how much of Little Big Planet they've been able to put onto the PSP, and it's probably a game that fits pretty well with the PSP. I mean, most games that get ported from a home console to the PSP feels like they don't really fit the portable format that well. But I think Little Big Planet is a title that could do well on the PSP. Wrap it up.
Yeah, that's actually it for this week. We'll be back in the studio next week, but until then, have a good time. Take care.